This is where I live. You know, this is my godmom's house. This is where I'm at most of the time, my family. They say blood is thicker than water, but this time around it's not. My family ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? My family ain't shit.
I just want a breast. Nice, juicy.
Symbolic shadow we stand today. Signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
I'm from Louisiana, Shreveport.
This decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions who had been
I was
seared
different.
in flames of withering injustice.
I didn't fit in.
Just a human being more than I can see. Your body once empty, filled with dreams that only make us dream. Until reality, I slept and hopes to awaken in the land of the
I want y'all to join me on my journey. I want you to join my movement.
Trust is a must. We pray upon each other to survive our fate. We take it from the needy, being greedy, to the wealthy. We ain't nothing but some junkies that was flunkies who dropped out for reasons unfamiliar to the hypocrites. They don't exist. When we resist the system that was built to tear us down, but on the up and up we still rise with tears in our eyes, blurred with the vision that society prescribed. It's unfortunate that healthcare costs a fortune. We can't afford it, so therefore death tolls can't be avoided.
You could never be happy if I tell you everything that ever happened to you. You say you want to know me, you want to know the truth. Well, it's cold and ruthless, hopeless, screws is missing. I am an illusionist, conflicting with conclusions of never letting go of shit. It's so confusing. And now you staring clueless, but really you ain't new to this. It's why I do this music, keeps me closer, never losing it. Wait, this pain infused with love, lyric drugs, I'm closer than I ever been. Closer so I'm level-headed. Swear I heard the devil tell it better. Now heaven has no entry, only exit. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Fresh. I just thought I'd make this video, take some time out to tell you guys about myself. Because I've been more selfish than selfish lately, and nobody really knows who I am, what I do for a living. I'm my typical job. I am a musician. I'm a hip-hop artist. I've been labeled as a hip-hop artist. I like to consider myself a cloud rapper. Basically, that's a new genre under hip-hop. You can look it up, find out more information. But I just want to tell you guys about me, my life, where I've been, where I am, and, you know, just where I'm at right now. I'm a nerd. Whoa, you're like all in my grill. It influences my music a lot, though. Everything that, basically, I just do music all the time. It's nothing. I love music.
How do you feel about the word nigger? Nigga, in a sense.
Nigga, first, you don't say nigger. Don't say, it's not N-I-G-G-E-R. That's the first mistake right there. It's our word, and when I say our, I mean black people. Or, yeah, black people. Not Hispanic, not Latino, not white people, Caucasians. It's our word. And it sucks. It might suck because nobody else can use it, but it's our fucking word. And I think that's why they don't like us using the word. They're trying to make it seem like it's so negative, you know what I'm saying? If everybody could use the word, nobody would complain about it. But they just mad because they can't use the damn word. It's our fucking word. We say it to talk to each other. We not saying it like, oh, you a nigga, you a slave. We saying it like, you my nigga, you my homie, you my family. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't a nigga, you ain't gonna understand. That's what I'm saying. You ain't a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna sound. I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's a small little area. A very small city in Louisiana. People think it's large, but it's not. It's very small. But I spent most of my childhood and life in Inglewood, California. So I have two different lifestyles. Basically, a very mellow lifestyle from living in the country in the South, and then more of a, you can say, suburban, urban type of lifestyle. You know.
Of course, a lot of people fought for us to get our rights. Do you feel that our people inside of our community, black community, have an issue because the young people, the younger generations don't understand the concept of where it generated from?
First of all, there's barely anyone alive there's barely anyone alive that actually lived through slavery. You know what I'm saying? If you are one of those people, like if you're my grandmother or somebody, I won't say the nigga word around you. I won't even address you as a nigga. I have that level of respect. But there's people that's like 40 years old telling you can't say nigga because of certain reason, like our people. You wasn't out there with chains on your ankles. You wasn't out there getting your ass whooped. Don't make it seem like it's offensive to you. I feel like a lot of people are in their feelings about slavery. Yeah, we did go through a lot. Well, our people technically went through a lot. But you weren't there. You weren't there. And technically, we're not the only race that's been through slavery and all this stuff. So I feel like we shouldn't be all extra sensitive about the N-word. There's so many other words that we call each other on a daily basis, like bitches and hoes. And you don't see people saying that we shouldn't say that. Because I've been in 2 different environments with gang banging and, you know, violence, drugs, poverty, everything, prostitution, everything you can think of. It's about people having the power to use it. I heard a Mexican say nigga this, nigga that. It just don't sound right because it has shit to do with you. As far as the root where the word was derived from, how it started, yeah, it is negative. But if we discontinue saying nigga, then people gonna forget that that's where it came from. We don't use it like that towards each other, you know what I'm saying? But when other races use it, yeah, they most likely using it in that manner. But it's just all about people having control and being able to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's for us. But I've been doing music since I was 11 years old. I've always loved music before then. I grew up listening to Nas's Illmatic at the age of 6. If my mom knew that, she would trip. But yeah, basically grew up listening to jazz. I love Miles Davis, John Coltrane, stuff like that. A huge blues, jazz, Nina Simone. I love Coldplay, The Fray. I like a lot of weird shit too. I like listening to like, I don't know if it's considered digital music or electronic. It's like a combination, but it has like these strong ambient influences and ethereal beats. It's very weird, but it's like the most inspirational thing in my music career. But they mad because they can't say it. There's so many white people I know that want to say it. They want to be able to say, you're my nigger. See, that's the reason you can't say it. You're saying it wrong. You're saying it wrong. We don't say nigger. No matter how hard you try, you can't say it. And then when you do say it, the same, you manage to say the pronunciation, you still sound like you're being racist.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a stereotype. It's not, us being discriminatory to Caucasians or any other race. It's just, you weren't meant to say the word, and you could hear it in your voice when you say it. I let a white person say nigga one time, and I'll never do it again. He's like, okay, so you don't say nigger, you say my nigga, and it's like, why you gotta do all this? Like, no. I grew up. My mom didn't really have much. Basically, it was me and like 3 or 4 other siblings. My mom worked 3 jobs, so I didn't really see her that much growing up. My father was never in my life. He claimed he wanted to be in my life, but it was bullshit. It still is bullshit till this day. He only wanted to be in my mom's life, basically. He didn't want to be in my life. I'm 23 now, so I don't really look for a parent, I'm looking to just be my own adult still. I'm still learning. But you know what I'm saying? We don't try to do that. That's just natural. That's just who we are. It's not meant for nobody else. Like, and they mad because it's not meant for nobody else. Y'all got bitches, hoes, cracker and shit and asshole and. But we grew up poor, around violence and stuff. Once my mom died when I was 16, so she died from cancer, and when she passed, it forced me into a more violent lifestyle. I started getting involved in gangs. I'm not a gang member, but I've been affiliated with gangs. Started selling drugs and, decided fuck school. I had been on honor roll my whole life. And after my mom died, I just felt like fuck school. I don't want to do this shit. School is bullshit. School is not going to change that my mom is dead. Fuck this shit. So I just started selling drugs and, A-hole, y'all say a-hole. You don't hear black people going around say, you a-hole. Now when we start doing that shit, then maybe you can say nigga. Until then, leave that shit alone. It ain't for y'all. I have to use the 90% quote that I always use 90% of those people who claim to be offended by us using an N-word and saying that we don't have respect for the people that, you know, went through all the stuff that they went through for us to have the rights that we have today, don't even know. They can't even tell you anything. They can't tell you about anyone except for Martin Luther King, which is a common, which is
or Malcolm X.
Which are, to me, they're like mainstream people in civil rights. There's so many other people like Shirley Chisholm. We can go back to Booker T. Washington. We can go further back then. People that you've never even heard of that have done stuff before we even knew who Martin Luther King was. And those people don't even have the knowledge to try to tell you anything about black history. And all they know is Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. You know, I would rob old people, break into their house, steal all their shit. Then I felt like that wasn't enough, so I start robbing people at gunpoint. You know, you'll be driving your car. Just say you'll be driving your car, and some little kid like me would come up to your car or pretend that you're trying to run me over, you know, try to jump in front of your car, and I'll ask you to roll your window down nicely. And if you wouldn't roll your window down, pull a gun out on you and make you roll your window down. There's people in freaking 1600s. I mean, 1600. This is before anybody even was bold enough to try to stand up for slavery. You know what I'm saying? This is back when black people felt like, oh, I'm a slave. I was meant to be a slave. Because there's people that were born into slavery and didn't know another life outside of slavery. So they felt like what they were doing is natural. You know what I'm saying? So when people that don't have the knowledge try to come and tell us that we can't say something or that we're being disrespectful, most of us that say the N-word know more about black history than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Which is the reason that we use the word. Because it's a way for us to talk to each other. It might sound negative if you're on the outside looking in, but it's a way for our race to communicate with each other on a certain level. And that's something you'll never understand, simply because you're not a part of our race. And yeah, it sucks, you know what I'm saying? And I would steal whatever you got. And I'll possibly steal your car. And I didn't even know how to drive. And I would steal your car. This is just me every day. Reckless, not caring. And one thing that I really want to talk about is this minority thing. Basically, they're trying to say if you're a minority, you're able to say it. Which minorities is considered anybody that ain't got shit, or Mexicans. No, I don't, you know, in my opinion, it's not a minority word. See, when you make it a minority word, then you make it seem like we're disrespecting ourselves. It's not a minority word. It's a black people word. It's an African American word. It's not for Mexicans. It's not for Latin Americans. It's not for Hispanics, Caucasians. It's not for fucking Indonesians. It's not for fucking Chinese people. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't black, it ain't for you. Eventually, I got in trouble, got arrested. Got arrested several times. I had a juvenile rap sheet. And, you know, I don't care if y'all look black. If you know your ass ain't black, don't say it. Like, that's just it. That's just it. People just, oh, I understand. I felt so strongly moved about everything y'all went through. My nigga. No. Then my sister became my legal guardian after my mom died. She didn't want to deal with me because I was reckless, you know, and she felt like I belonged to the system. Right, I appreciate you feeling some type of way about something that honestly you wasn't there for. I wasn't even there for it. I don't have a problem with that, because then that just means more people that understand the importance of equal rights. But I still don't want you calling me my nigga. I'm not about to call you. Move the fuck on. Even if I do call you that, you're not about to call me that. Like, it's our word. How much do I have to simplify for you to see that it's not for y'all? It's not fucking for y'all. Like, and that's why everybody has a problem with it. They like, we don't understand it. You know, it's negative. It's derogative. No, it's our word. Y'all got words that I probably don't even know, and I don't give a fuck because I don't want them. But the system released me to my sister anyway because she was my legal guardian. And my sister basically left me. Basically moved from where we were living. Left without me knowing. So I was living in an apartment by myself. And then basically the people came to claim the apartment. So I basically was homeless. You know what I'm saying? We happy calling each other that. And that's why people have a problem with it. Because they see it like, oh, she proud calling her a nigga and calling each other niggas. That's just a shame to black history.
We're not saying nigger.
No, I'm not saying nigga get your ass over here.
With your stupid ass.
Nigga. No. My nigga. You my nigga. y'all called us niggas anyway. We fucking coming together as niggas. we like, you my motherfucking nigga. Like, nobody fucking tripping. Like, y'all the only people tripping. And it's because y'all can't say the shit. I bet if we let y'all ass say it, it'll fucking law pass. I was homeless for like a year, living on the streets, living at different friends' houses, and, you know, just everywhere. Living on benches and you know, living at schools during the summer because, you know, nobody's really there. Stuff like that. And I just had to fend for myself. If a law passed that everybody could say nigga, we'll be some happy motherfuckers. Well, we wouldn't be.
It'd be a lot of fights.
It'll be bullshit. Because it'll be white people, and y'all can say what the fuck y'all want and say we being racist, but it'll be white people doing shit in public like, what's up, my nigga? You know you can't do that shit. You know you don't even know what you're doing. You going based off what you see on TV. I ended up in a shelter when I was like 17. And I couldn't take the feeling of living in the shelter with people constantly stealing everything that I managed to get for myself. So I left, not knowing what to do in the cold with only one set of clothes, with shorts on, it's 30 degrees, not knowing. I just left and I said, fuck it, you know? And right. You can't talk to, you don't see me walking down the street and I see a white dude in New York, wherever, and I'm like, hey, what's up, buddy? How you feeling today? No, you don't see me fucking doing that shit. So I don't want you to walk past me and say, yo, what's up, my nigga, when you got a fucking suit on and when you dress like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the
are
man.
You fucking serious? Even if you a white dude that dress like black
grew up
people,
in the hood.
You know, or if you know, even I ain't got a problem with white people that, you know,
been through it,
I just feel like whoever you are, don't forget who the fuck you are. Don't start pretending to be this person. If a white person see me down the street, I want them to talk to me how they talk. I don't even know how my life ended up being in the place that it is now. Like, I got into a community college, and they helped me get my GED and college degree, and ever since then, I've been on the right path. I talk like this at home with my slang and everything, but when it comes to professionalism, I talk a completely different way. So that don't mean you have to address me like I'm somebody on the street. Even if I'm walking down the street, you don't have to address me like a nigga. See, that's when you addressing me like a nigga, which is why you can't say it. It's plain and simple. But they don't understand that shit. They ain't gonna never understand it because they too damn ignorant to see it. They dwelling on the past. Especially, I've been trying. I'm currently a business major at a different university. I'm looking to open my own music business because I love music so much. And I know that there are a lot of people out there that are very talented and creative that can contribute not to just my life, but just to society. When it was an interview, this white guy was talking about how we degrading ourselves by saying nigga. I bet you say nigga at home.
No, they say nigger.
Yeah, most white people say nigga at home because they know they can't say it no damn well else. They be like, oh, look at this nigga on TV. I bet y'all be watching Wiz Khalifa and shit and be, oh, look at this nigga on TV, all these tattoos. So, I don't just do this music stuff for myself. I do it for those out there. I do it for the world. I want to make the world a better place. You know, it's a form of expression for me, and I know it is for a lot of other people. And I feel like if there were just more people out there expressing themselves, a lot of people wouldn't be committing suicide and feeling like their life is pointless and feeling like they're the only one going through shit. Because I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, you're not the only person that's been through the shit you've been through. Y'all don't know how to use it. And we don't have time to fucking teach y'all how to use the damn word properly. Because the whole teaching is going to be offensive. Because you're going to be fucking up. You're just going to keep fucking up and somebody going to whoop your ass.
And we're going to end on that note.
Somebody going to have a flashback of their grandma telling them a story about slavery and they're going to whoop your ass. Because you're going to fuck around and you're going to be like, yeah, I think I get it now. I think I fully understand. So you're my nigger. Yeah, this is where I live, Riverside County, California. I spend most of my time in front of this laptop right here doing music. I have instrumentals, make my own instrumentals. I'm going to show y'all a beat that I made real quick, just so y'all can see that I do it myself.
I suffer from short-term memory loss. I don't believe it. No, it's true. I forget things almost instantly. It runs in my family. I mean, at least I think
this is my life. It looks boring, I know, but it's money. This is what I do in my day. I love music. And to be honest, I'm gonna say this last. Black people still coming around trying to fucking associate themselves with white people. Because for years, y'all tried to make it seem like we were devils. You know what I'm saying? And you could look it up anywhere, statistics. Every race think y'all fucking devils. Think y'all are like Satan or some shit. Every race feels that y'all are like, y'all the race that's like demonic or something. Y'all like demons are walking around. Cause y'all can't be trusted. Y'all do a lot of little shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter
Out for money and power.
So some of us are still trying to come around, you know, to just associate with white people. I like white people. I don't fuck with y'all like that, but I love white people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not racist, but it's just certain shit y'all don't need to do. And that's just really This is the kind of shit that I read on a daily basis. Well, not this, but this right here. The Quran. Yeah. Not religious. And this one is interesting. Very interesting. And we got a throwback a little bit. Yeah, the Iliad, however you want to say it. And there are people that are going through a lot worse than you. So, but I've been doing this music so long in so many different ways, and my music has changed and evolved over the years, and I know that as I get older, it's only going to continue to change. And I just pray that people can relate to it or get something from it, you know, something positive, you know, and just make the world a better place. Hello? Why are you there? What do you, I told you to cut it off. Oh my God.
Different from my past is crazy, right? I guess that he who understands is the only understanding that matters. I must be tripping, stuck in the past, heart went missing, intuition bad, but now I'm back. Whole new swag, different vision, no jet lag. This a heavy bag with the Gucci tags. I see your hoochie man, cause I don't want that ass, and my bitch is bad. Boy, ain't running shit back from the top. I'm the coldest, youngest nigga from the bottom. None of these younger niggas want any problem. I put the middle pistol to your chest, take it off, we can solve them. Yeah, that's right, don't believe in violence, I'm a silence nigga. Don't know why you tripping, need to mind your business. See your conscious inches in my shine, I'm glistening. This wine is different, I'm so used to weed, smoke, Corona bottles, gold teeth, hoes, baby mamas. I'm a poet now, much older, wow. Thought 21 was my limit, so I drank under it. I'm spiritual rich, realist with no glitch shit. Really feeling shit myself and my niggas. If you struggle, you gon' shine with us. They plotting against our dreams, damn. Can't believe this is really real. The way that I feel, they say that I'm Illmatic. Part of me is a trap addict, but I can't have it changed up. Nah, that's magic. My hat's matching my wrist. Anything my girl wants, she gets. None hesitant. Fit so sick with the whips on go chrome. I said, fit so sick with the whips on go chrome. Feels like I'm home now. Feels like I'm home now. I said, fit so sick with the whips on go chrome. I said, fit so sick with the whips on go chrome. Feels like I'm home now. Yeah. None of these niggas can't phase me, change me into something fake. It's amazing, crazy. Bitches be insane for the brain. It's a shame we give her everything for the fame. I'm hazy, smoking on kush with my niggas from the hood. Think it's all good like I knew that it would be. None of these niggas can't phase me, change me into something fake. It's amazing, crazy. Bitches be insane for the brain. It's a shame we give her everything for the fame. I'm hazy, smoking on kush with my niggas from the hood. Think it's all good like I knew that it